I'm hoping that this service we are going to have will help the seminary to institute something. It doesn't matter how insignificant we think the person's work is, from the laborers to security, to staff, to faculty. When people have worked for a Christian organization, they are leaving the institution must not be as colorless as it has been in the past. And I say this to you because it happens also in the ministry, the parishes where you are going to work. When the minister has completed his work and is being transferred, there's a big send-off. And when the ordinary workers are leaving, sometimes they say a few things to them in the minister's office, and that's it. We have to learn to value people. Have to learn to value people. Because if you don't learn to value human life and relationships, you can't value anything. One of my most joyous moments is when I have traveled to another country, and wherever I'm going, and mostly my travels are to seminaries and universities, I have found somebody I have taught here at Trinity. I remember one of my visits to a seminary on sabbatical. When I got to the airport, I was expecting normally the seminary will bring a marked van or seminary officer to pick you. And when I got there, here was this gentleman trained at Trinity, whom I had taught, both at the undergraduate and graduate levels. And he picked me, and I asked him why didn't the seminary make arrangements? And he said to me, I'm the one who went to the transport office and told them that my former professor is coming, so I'd like to pick him myself. And for all the time that I was there, he's the one who ran the errands for me. But most importantly, I also wrote his recommendation for his PhD program in that seminary. So it's always a joy and a blessing to see people whom either you have taught or people whose document you have signed and who are doing things in other places and who like to reconnect. So value people and value relationships. And as I have said, if you don't value human beings and value relationships, there is nothing that you can value. Some of us take things for granted. I recall a student coming here to ask me to write a recommendation for him, and out of the top of my head, I asked him, so since you left Trinity, when was the last time you stepped here? I think he had been out of here for more than 10 years and hadn't stepped here again. So you can't even take a phone or send a text message to somebody to say, how are you doing? Or how's the seminary doing? And so on. In all the fundraising that I have been doing, the people who have given the least are the ministers, those who train here. It's unfortunate. Looking at your faces, I don't know whether you be the same, but you don't look different. So I hope you will do more. Some have done well, but what I'm saying is that when we took fundraising document round to our alumni, the response was very poor. It's unfortunate, but that's what it is. So value people, value relationships. And as the accounts say, nobody points to their ancestral home with their left finger. So say good things about the seminary. You may not get everything you want. It's not every need that can be met. And I can't explain to you or paint an accurate picture for you of how difficult Trinity was when we entered. It was extremely difficult. And yet, we still speak of Trinity with pride.